Hey guys, welcome back. And welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of Danmas. Danmas is obviously a play on Christmas, but it's really because that's the tradition I was raised with. But there are an absolute shitload of other holidays and traditions being celebrated, not just the Christian one everybody is probably familiar with. So I don't think it's politically correct or whatever to wish everyone a very happy holiday, regardless of how you choose to spend it. I have Jewish family, so that side of my family is just always unique and fun this time of year. My aunt is Jewish and didn't grow up celebrating Christmas, but obviously there's Hanukkah or the Festival of Lights. Hanukkah begins the day after Christmas, December 26th. So today, I figured we'd do a good old Danmas deep dive on the Rugrats Hanukkah special. They really emphasize that CH sound at the beginning. But it's probably just to show the babies mispronounce words a lot. Like the whole meaning of Hanukkah thing. More on that later. The whole episode there's like this side plot where Stu is making this really big menorah float for Dee, even though he's not Jewish, he just knows it's really important to his wife. Oh, a guy working really hard to make sure his family has a good holiday? Stop me if you've heard this one before. Anyway, the episode. There's a few main plot lines in this special. Obviously, the babies don't understand it like I said, and I think Angelica thinking Hanukkah is the season for Christmas specials is hilarious.
What's Hanukkah? Hanukkah is that special time of year between Christmas and Thanksgiving when all the bestest holiday shows are on TV. Now, get out of my way. It's almost time for the Cynthia Christmas Extravaganza Special.
Angelica is always shown to be confidently wrong, so having her think that is exactly what a character like Angelica would think. Tommy's maternal grandparents are from Russia, which makes me think of this scene from Community.
It's hard to be Jewish, it's hard to be Jewish, it's hard to be Jewish in Russia. Yo, it's hard to be Jewish, it's hard to be Jewish, hard to be Jewish in Russia. Yo, bagels and lox, diamond shops, it's hard to be Jewish in Russia. Yo, hard to be Jewish, hard to be Jewish, hard to be Jewish in Russia. Yo, someone drop an Old Testament beat. Dreidels.
Anyway, the babies are trying to understand the meaning of Hanukkah, but they're just dumb babies and think it's the meaning of Hanukkah. Before I get any further, I just have to shoehorn this in. This line is absolutely iconic.
A Maca baby's gonna do what a Maca baby's gonna do.
I'd seriously be so mad at myself if I didn't include it. Tommy's grandpa Boris is shown to have this weird beef with another guy at Temple, Shlomo. But Boris and Shlomo do the thing where they realize that the other has what the other wants. So they decide it's better to set aside their differences, and the special ends with the babies just sitting on laps and being told stories.
All arts. Judah the Maccabee wonderite for his people to live and learn in the way of their forefathers.
Gone.
But after the war, the people of Israel had a difficult task. For though Antiochus had been driven from their land, he had left their cities and their holy temple in a terrible mess.
Wow, this is worser than our room, huh, Lillian? I don't know, Philip. I can still see the floor. Hey, look, Tommy. It's that thingy from the top of your TV. Yeah, but it's all broke up. I didn't do it.
And their beautiful menorah, which was supposed to burn forever, was broken and its flame put out.
Shlomo, they don't know from menorahs.
A menorah is like the nightlight of our people. In times of darkness, it shines in the whole world, reminding us not to be afraid to be different, but to be proud who we are.
Hey, that's not bad, Cookie. You just make that up.
I'm winging it here. Give me a break.
Your Uncle Shlomo is right. It's like the nightlight of our people, and it was filled with oil.
That makes it burn. Some people use candles.
So, the People repaired their temple, but the Greeks had left only enough oil to burn in the menorah for one night.
But they lit the menorah anyway.
What are we gonna do? It'll take 8 days to make more oil.
What they needed was a miracle.
Yeah, a miracle, whatever that is.
That's when something good happens that you thought could never happen.
Well, that'll never happen.
But one day went by, and then another, and another, until finally, the 8 days had passed, and the flame was still burning. And to this day, we light the menorah every year to remember the miracle of Hanukkah.
It's all about tradition and those warm fuzzy feelings we get from stuff like that. Whatever religion you are, everyone deserves to experience that. When I was a little kid, I loved sitting on my grandpa's lap. He was Santa 1 year, and I guess even though I was not talking it, I guess you could just tell by the look in my eyes that I recognized him. I couldn't find the exact picture, but I guess this pose and look in my eyes are very similar. I seriously love this picture so much. I'm gonna roll out of here before I get too emotional. Remember to check out my website, disableddanny.com. There's a link in the description, but I already know that won't work. Join my cult, the Dan Fam, by subscribing. I know everyone wants to be a Dan fan, but please be gentle. Or don't. I don't really care either way, but I do in a weird way.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Peace out.